Hello and welcome. Now in this video, we're going to go a little deeper into the definitions of what you see on the left side menu so that you'll know exactly what you're looking at as you begin to set up your Google Analytics for your sales system. Now, one of the first things you're going to see on the left side menu is going to be the audience, and that's after all of the real-time information. And the audience is who is actually visiting your site and what do you know about them. It also includes the number of views that the content actually gets. So basically, it's everything about who actually is interacting with your site. Now, if you go further, you'll notice that there is a link called acquisition. And acquisition is a term that describes how people are getting to your site. Do they get to your site through being advertised to? Do they come through search? Do they come through social media? Acquisition is all about how someone actually gets to your site. Then there's the behavior tab. The behavior tab is basically describing what users are doing when they're on your site. So how do they get to the pages they get to? How do they behave? How long do they stay? This tells us all about what it is that they're doing. Now, conversions matter if we actually set up goals. If we set up goals where we're trying to track when someone actually completes a task or completes a process on our site, we will then have conversions because we would have designated that ahead of time with Google Analytics. So conversions tells us, are we meeting our goals? Are the visitors actually getting and doing the things that we desire them to do? Now, inside of the audience overview, you're going to notice that there is a segment called New Sessions. And New Sessions is a description of an estimate of the first time visits for our users. And Google Analytics tracks the percentage of new visitors versus returning visitors. So if we have lots of new traffic to our site, this can be a good thing. But we want a mix of people coming to our site. We want people who are so engaged with our brand, so engaged with our products that they are actually coming back. So we want to measure over time whether or not the number of people that are coming to our site are new versus returning. And then there's the term users. And users indicates someone that has actually visited the site at least one session during the period that we are actually outlining. And what we want to see is we want to see those users converted into customers, but we also want to track over time whether or not that number is rising or falling, and then we'll do more analysis to figure out whether we are converting them or not. Now, these metrics are the beginning point of understanding what you're looking at when you begin to place the code on your websites and you begin to track the activity. Now, in the next video, we'll go further into some of the side menus to describe some of the functions you see inside of Google Analytics. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.